I want to welcome you to Gutierrez Farms. I'm standing here with Rick and Sharon Gutierrez, and we're super excited about the partnership that we have this year with our Farm to Fork event. Rick and Sharon own and operate this 40-acre farm where we're standing and raise pasture-raised lamb, pasture-raised beef, and also have some chickens.
Our program here is, again, a rotational grazing program, and so the pasture right behind you, the sheep haven't been on that for probably about a month and a half. And if you go out there, you'll see a diversity of different grasses. There's probably over 15 different grasses growing out there and 5 different legumes. And the sheep right now will be over on the far north pasture, that they just started on that. And each pasture kind of has its own characteristics based on soil profile, how we water it and everything. And so some pastures the sheep will go through a lot faster, maybe just only 1 or 2 days on a small section, and then Sharon will move them on to the next section, where other places maybe it'll be very, very thick, and maybe they can spend maybe up to 4 days. Because of this rotation, we're able to sit there and get away from having to treat our sheep for internal parasites. And so again, we've slowly have just gotten away from having to have a lot of interventions. And again, it's just back to just simplicity. We've kind of started a herd long time ago with a calf called Scooby-Doo, which was a Hereford Holstein, and that kind of started our herd. And right now we're renting 40 acres about a few miles from here that's under irrigation. And so we've got all the cows and their calves right now over there with the breeding bull. And then we'll bring them back here sometime in February and basically let them calve out on the neighbor's ground and keep them close to home. And then once we're done calving, we'll go ahead and put them back over there on the irrigated pasture. The breeds we're using is Murray Grey, which is a breed out of New Zealand that are really known for putting on good body condition just on grass alone. And then the other girl actually is a Charolais crossed with a Holstein that we're trying to use to expand our herd a little quicker. But as you can tell, they've just been strictly on grass, and yeah, they look pretty good. It's kind of fun because most of them on a given day, depending on their mood, we can actually come up and Sharon can scratch them on the head and give them a little bit of loving.
It goes back to that whole supporting local farmers, the passion, the care that's taken into producing a quality product. And to me, that's really, really critical, especially when we talk about Farm to Fork, and everything that I think Farm to Fork embraces is not only the things that we're doing on campus with educating our students, but also supporting our community and the things that people in our community are doing. And so I think what Gutierrez Farms is doing here in terms of the soil education piece, the bringing things back to as close to nature as you can, and putting out a quality product is like top notch. And I think we should be educated about that. We should be encouraged to participate in that process. We should know that as consumers, this would be a great place for you to come and get your beef and your lamb and your eggs, if that's something that you consume, and know that these people truly care about bringing quality to your plate. And so that's, for me, what Farm to Fork embraces, is all of those things. So it's a great natural partnership. We've put together, I think, a great dish that brings that all together. So, when we cooked up that beef and that lamb and put together that gyro with the cucumbers from the garden and the red onions and the tomatoes and that feta from Eden Creamery, it was a tasty, tasty meal, and it all came from locally sourced products and these partnerships that we have throughout the valley. So I think it's super exciting.